Steffi is back and ready for some action. Not content to sit still after her Steel Nation's defeat, Steffi's made her way to Talos to view for the one wish granted to the winner. She's more interested in the journey than the destination, though, and looks forward to battling the tournament's many other skilled competitors. She's decked herself out in what she considers sufficiently steampunk attire, and has spent many late nights studying steam-powered machinery to prepare for the tournament. Since the technology of the steel of Steffi's world is too advanced to work in the Talos, she built a more compact and simplified version of the KiwiBot. Though it lacks the size and functionality of the KiwiBot Mach 1, it's a speedy and compact machine with some hidden tricks of its own.
Hi there, and welcome to episode 5 of the Law of Talos Explained series. Today I'll be talking about the contestant known as Steffi Frochlich. She was created by Cube Watermelon around November of 2007 for the purpose of entering the Steel Nation mech competition. But that was later adapted to the Law of Talos competition. It's for this reason that her weapon of choice is a mechanized Kiwi. Canonically, Steffi is 13 years of age, 5.1 feet tall, and likes rock music along with kiwi birds and giant robots. Oh, and she's German. However, by the time the Law of Talos takes place, she would most likely be 14 and maybe a little bit taller. She doesn't like people who underestimate her, but worst of all, she hates pickles. She is the daughter of a wealthy mech manufacturer who custom built her Kiwi mech. At the ripe age of 10 did she get to pilot her mech for the first time, 3 years before her first competition in the Nation of Steel tournament. As far as I can tell, Steffi has no serious reason to compete other than to taste victory. However, I did forget to mention she has a metal prosthetic leg, so perhaps she wants to wish for a new leg, but I wouldn't be surprised if she would prefer her whole body to be made out of metal instead. Sadly, Steffi only made it to the second round, where she would lose to Carl.
Happy feet, one more combo, and
However, for the first battle, she got to meet and fight Narita, the Lady of Poisons. Narita was created by the user Lunacat-chan. Sadly, there isn't a lot of personal information on Narita. Even though we still have access to Lunacat-chan's DeviantArt, there's little to no information about her, or even the first round battle from her perspective. Interestingly enough, Narita makes a lot of cameos in other stories from other competitors. The only thing we can gather is that her specialty is fighting with poisons, and by that I mean she fights dirty, resorting to tricking you with kindness and even using straight up firearms. And finally, in Cute Watermelon's ending with Carl, when Steffi makes it to Carl, she comically defeats him by breaking him in half, as Arma looks at her ominously from a distance. Meanwhile, in the canon version of events, Steffi meets up with others at the church long after getting beaten by Carl. And that's it for today. A rather short story for a short character. However, if you're interested in Steffi's, there's more content at Cube Watermelon's page, link in the description. I will see you all soon with another Murder Drones video, followed up by the next episode of Law of Talos Explained. Hopefully I'll have everything ready for October. Goodbye for now. By the way, after credits special, I had no idea that the freaking old videos had more than 1,000 views at this point. It's like there was a weird spike. So one of you better tell me what's going on. It looks like Law of Talos has been increasing in popularity. Because during my research, I accidentally stumbled upon erotic fanfiction of Carl. Literally, one of the tags is Carl has a magic penis. Whoever made this probably has watched one of my videos. If you're watching this, throw me a shout out on your next story. That's funny. Oh, goodness.